The Vanishing Signal. Emma was a young journalist in a busy coastal city. She searched for unusual stories that could surprise readers. Every evening, she liked to sit near the pier, watching boats and checking her phone. One night, her phone flashed strangely and showed a signal she had never seen before. The signal looked like a code, appearing on her screen every few seconds. At first, she thought it was a mistake, but curiosity grew stronger. She traced where it came from and discovered it pointed near the shipping docks. The numbers were strange, and Emma's heart started beating faster. The next evening, she decided to follow the mysterious signal. The docks were quiet, with containers standing in silent rows. Old lamps cast weak light on the ground, and the sound of water echoed around. The air smelled of salt and rust as Emma walked deeper. Her phone beeped louder and the signal grew stronger. She stopped in front of a dark blue container that looked forgotten. The paint was peeling, and a small lock hung on the door. It seemed ordinary, but Emma felt something unusual inside. Suddenly, she heard faint sounds from inside the container. It was not a voice but fast clicking, almost like typing. Emma froze, her skin covered with goosebumps. Slowly, she pressed her ear against the cold metal wall and listened carefully. For a moment, Emma thought about leaving quickly. Her instinct told her it could be dangerous. But her curiosity was stronger, and she could not ignore this discovery. She noted the container's number and left, her footsteps fast and nervous. The next day, she returned to the docks with a small recorder. She wanted proof of what she had heard. When she approached the blue container again, everything was silent. The clicking had stopped completely, and the silence made her more nervous. At home, she listened to the recording and opened her laptop. She began decoding the signal she had captured. After hours, she discovered hidden numbers, dates, and ship names. Her eyes widened. It was evidence about illegal shipments in the city. Emma realized she had uncovered smuggling information. If the wrong people discovered it, her life could be in danger. Her hands shook as she copied the files and saved them in different places. Still, she decided she had to continue her search. That evening, she walked back to the pier, thinking of her next move. Suddenly, she noticed a man standing not far away, wearing a dark coat. He seemed to be watching her, his face hidden in the shadows. Emma's heart started pounding fast. She tried to remain calm and acted as if nothing was wrong. But each time she changed direction, the man also moved. When she turned a corner, he was still there. Her phone buzzed again with a strange signal, like a warning. Emma quickly called her editor, her voice shaking. She explained part of the situation and promised to send the files. But she did not reveal her exact location, afraid someone could be listening. She knew she had to involve the police. Late that night, Emma returned to the docks once more. The wind was strong, pushing shadows across the containers. She carried her recorder and camera, ready to capture proof. Every step echoed, and she thought she heard footsteps behind her. Suddenly she saw movement. The blue container's door opened slowly with a sharp noise. Emma quickly hid behind another container, holding her breath. Two men stepped out, carrying laptops and small boxes. She managed to hear one word: shipment. With shaking hands, Emma sent the recordings and files to her editor. Just then, loud police sirens filled the air. Blue lights flashed across the water, reflecting on the containers. The men panicked, dropped a box, and tried to run. The police arrested the criminals and secured the evidence. Emma stood silently, watching everything unfold. She knew her discovery had stopped something very dangerous. The next morning, her article was on the front page of every newspaper.